Hello everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of trying to make funny chemicals. In today's episode, we're going to start off by making this funny triethyl aluminum. This is a very nice chemical, everybody loves to make this. The first step is to disconnect the ethylene line. This way we're not making polyethylene, instead we will be making the wonderful substance known as just regular ethylene. And then we have to do everything, something very vanilla. We must farm wheat so we can macerate the wheat and stuff. And all of its products and turn it into ethylene. This is very good. So, ethylene. Hydrogen, which I happen to have a barrel of over here. This is from the old batch reactor when we were doing something in it. I don't even know what we were doing in it. That's how long it was since we used that thing. Yeah. It was a while. We actually might just have a barrel of ethylene lying around. We might have one. Is this it? No. I remember having a barrel of ethylene. And I don't know what we did with that. I hope we did not get rid of it because it could be very useful right about now. Now we can put the ethylene in a drum. This drum is going to be used and going to be very instrumental to transport this ethylene over to the wonderful place where we're making the substance, the triethyl aluminum. Okay, now that we've taken the ethylene from the polymerization tank, we have enough to do one. Now, this will require the steam turbine to run and keep the power inside this machine. We only need about one of these, but I will do a second one just in case. I don't know how much of this we're going to need. I really don't know. We've made triethyl aluminum, which we then have to take to a continuous stirred tank reactor to make the alphyl trialkaluminum mixture. Diethyl ether is made from distillery. I don't know how to make this. Bromobutane. Lithium solution. No. Diethyl ether solution is made from ethanol, sulfuric acid, and a tank. We're gonna have to take apart the whole setup today. We need more ethanol. We don't need any of that funny nonsense. What it's doing right now is not good. Please turn that off. Fluid auto output disabled. Please, please, please. Yes, thank you. Okay, thankfully diethyl ether is made using a continuous stirred tank reactor. What we have right here, ethanol and sulfuric acid, not hot sulfuric acid, which is what we're doing over here. Using the hot sulfuric acid gives us ethylene. We want ethyl ether or whatever it is. It's a very funny substance. Okay, so I have the ethanol, water azeotrope. I don't know what that is. Is that what we need? Do we need ethanol? Ethanol or ethanol? It's a lot of ethyl and F sound. It needs ethanol, pure ethanol, which is made by, not that, distilling probably, the, molecular sieve. Okay, with a sifting machine. Well, I do know a sifting machine that can help us with this, and I also know that we have molecular sieve, a lot of it over here. Too much of it, in fact. Just too much. Give me all that. Thank you. And then we gotta go over to here and sift out all of the molecular sieve. And this guy, who doesn't have any other purpose other than this, where's my ethanol water azeotrope? There we go, nice. Where's all of your energy going? You should have tons of energy. You're hooked up to a gigantic turbine. With our 3,600 ethanol, we can now put them into the continuous stirred tank reactor. Ethanol. We need to grab some sulfuric acid, which looks basically identical, apparently. Although I'm pretty sure both of these liquids are transparent. I'm not sure why they're funny colors here, but it works. And there we go. Now we have our diethyl ether solution, which can then be processed over here to make, well, not acetone. We already have acetone. We don't need more. In fact, we have too much acetone. Okay, with our diethyl ether done, we now need to move on to the next stage, which is distilling it. I mean, you need to distill it over here, and I don't know what setting you need it on to get the diethyl ether from it. However, I know it's something probably low in the numbers. It's distillation setting 2. Setting it to 2, you can, or 3 actually, you get diethyl ether. Okay. Now the other parts are like sulfuric acid and a bunch of other stuff. So like water and stuff. The CSTR is needed for the next stage where we're going to react triethyl aluminum. One other substance and another substance. We're going to go do with those right now. First and foremost, we need the ethanol, ethylene, this stuff. Nice. Now there's more ethylene that we can produce over here. We just have to, that is not what I wanted. Fluid auto output. Get rid of that. That is garbage. Get that out of here. All we have to do is wait for the barrel to fill up with ethylene, and while that's happening, our diethyl ether is going pretty well. We happen to have a large quantity now, which is good, and now we can put this into here. I think this needs to be low voltage. You don't need a big one for this. I think 12.7 buckets should be a good number. Let's go ahead and shove them into here. That will make the wonderful alphyl trialkyl aluminum solution mixture thing. Yeah, we did it. Hooray, celebrate. Let's go. Unfortunately, we only have 1,000 of it. 1,000 liters is not very good yield. I mean, it's fine. Because the next stage is roasting it. Wait, let's check. Yes, it is. Okay. We better make sure we do things right because we have such a small quantity. Doing anything wrong is basically gonna just end up with us having absolutely nothing and being very sad. I do have to say this is the worst substance to ever make. This has taken like 2 episodes so far, and that is not how we do things here. We do them in the roaster machine. Yes. Now this molecular sieve, which we have quite a bit of, wet molecular sieve, needs to be processed back into what it needs to be. We're gonna put it in a chest for now, because we can dry it out, I think, in the roaster maybe. Thankfully, we don't have to make more diethyl ether. We just gotta shove it in the machine. This stuff. Aluminum oxide. Oh my. I am a little concerned that what we just did is not what we wanted to do. Setting 1 should have done the trick. Oh no. Oh no. What happens if we run it on other settings? Oh. Thank goodness, there's only one option. How much of this do we need? Distillery. Gives you 1. And how much do we need for the batch reactor? 1. Let's go. Okay, time for the batch reactor step. Again, we're back to this guy over here, who was actually not even used. This is water, thank goodness. There's nothing else in this step, otherwise that would be pain. But first is water. And the alkyl or whatever it is. And then we're left with 7 of these aluminum hydroxide, which I don't think we need. And Ziegler alphyl mixture. Ziegler alphyl is distilled for the wonderful substance we're looking for, N-octanol, I think? I don't really know. I think that's what we need it for. Yes, it is. And that reacts with in a batch reactor just to make sure everything is going right and we're not wasting anything. I think it reacts in here. N-octanol, acetone, sulfuric acid on the batch reactor will do their job to make the wonderful substance. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need more. I just now realized the amount this gives us is not enough at all. This is only 115, and what we need is like a lot more, isn't it? It's quite a bit, isn't it? It is 1,500. So we have to do this again. Well, this should be fine. The Ziegler process steps 7 through 12. Yes. Well, we're doing that apparently. And this means we need to start the process all over again. Hooray! Unfortunately, I don't think we have enough ethanol to actually continue. Wait, we don't need ethanol for this, I don't think. Yeah, I think we can get away without that. Okay, yet again we have to do this step where we're taking aluminum and reacting it with some other stuff. Hydrogen, ethylene. That gives us triethyl aluminum, which we take then to whatever it does next. I don't even know. What do we do with triethyl aluminum? Huh? Continuous start tank reactor with ethylene in it, and it gives you alpha trioxide, alpha something, make sure. We have no more ethylene. There's no more ethylene to be seen. Give me my ethylene back, please. I need this. I need this. Thank you. Okay, let me put this back in the machine. Ethylene? Yay! Oh, dang. I need more. Unfortunately, here at the ethylene mill, things are going poorly. We have low quantities of seeds, and we need probably about 4 more seeds to get this thing to go. Okay, this might help us a bit. 1 seed. We need 4 of these. That's how insane this is getting. Well, thank goodness it actually is. It's running on whatever that 16. Yeah, it was good. It was good. Thank goodness we only have to do this step once. This is every time I. Okay, well anyway, we need to get more ethylene basically, and I think I will work on that probably on my own and just getting more of this if we cannot finish it today. I don't think we will be able to. That's the thing. This is the most time-consuming process I think I've done. And it's just for one thing that we need to make one other thing to make another thing. It's a lot of things we need to make, but this is for the fluidized bed reactor, and it's basically, yeah. Okay. Oh. Important, you do not need to automate this. This is a one-time process, as you can recycle PFOR. Okay. And it's exactly what we've already learned about this process. It's just, you know, the same thing. Anyway. But this perfluorooctanoic acid, this stuff, anyway, this is steps 13 through 20. This is steps 7 through 12. That's for the Ziegler process. This is for PFOA dust. Then this is 21 through 23. Wow, there's over 100 steps here. But now is not the time to get distracted because we have work to do. We have to move this aluminum alkoxide solution into the machine that makes it into the not oxide. I think it goes. What did oh, it goes into this guy, and this guy needs to be set to 3, I think. 1, 2, and that's for the and octanol. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, okay then. It just needs to be ran through here like this. Hopefully it's the right stuff. And this aluminum alkoxide that goes into this and is processed here. This is it takes a while. Then it becomes the wonderful Ziegler solution, which we get 3,000 liters of. This diethyl ether can go back, and I think we're actually running out of it. We lose some of it. Oh dear. This is not good. Okay, give me that. Thank you. And we get 7 out of that? And it only costs like, what, few aluminum. If we just run that on the 5 setting, it should be fine. It only has 1 output, so it cannot be affected by the programmable circuit. And it's time to go farm wheat again. This is going to be amazing. I definitely should say that you definitely need a very large ethylene plant if you intend to make polytetrafluoroethylene, although you only need it for these first steps, which are agonizing. And we're almost to the point where we have almost like our first 1,000 liters of octanol. Almost done. 690 liters. Remember, this is going to take us around 6 operations of this. But that's for me to do, and you all will see the result of that in the next episode. Because we are out of time today. Doing it twice took a lot of time, and I'm gonna have to keep working on this between episodes. The one thing I really need is to extend this farm a bit. I think that would really help. But yes, we also need more ethanol and all of that. Maybe we should make a dedicated ethanol plant somewhere.